Hello, sweet friends, and welcome to Stellar J Studios. Today, I'm going to work in my sketchbook, and I'm going to slow down a little bit. So you'll see I have this video at different speeds because I want to focus on the mindfulness that I use or I employ whenever I'm in my sketchbook. So one of the things I like to do when I'm warming up, when I haven't been in my sketchbook for a while, or I just don't even know what I want to create, but I know I just need to sit down and do something. I like to find some space in my sketchbook or journal and just make some marks. And the way I like to make marks is I like to put different utensils, like I think I just did some different types of crayons in each hand, and then close my eyes and just let my hands move around the pages. Now, I did speed this up a little bit because it would be really boring if I didn't, but basically I'll just spend, and I can do this for half hour, 45 minutes, where I just spend time moving different utensils. So like these are water-soluble crayons around the paper. And I'm not trying to make any marks that are specific. I'm just letting my hands do whatever my brain is telling them to do. And I like to crisscross my hands. I like to use fast marks, scribbly marks, and then I like to just draw long, loopy lines. I like to switch out what I'm using. So right now I'm using like these, they're graphite pencils and they are water soluble. So I've got a mixture of colored pencils, crayons, Crayola crayons, some water-soluble crayons, and I put down what looks like these scribbles, but it's not about the finished product. It's just about getting the lines and the creation, the yearning to create, just about getting that out of my head and clearing up some space so that if I wanted to create a finished product, I actually could. Think of this as like, this is your morning jog, or this is your morning walk, or your morning cup of coffee. It's just getting you started. So then I'm bringing in some paint. I don't always bring in paint, but I thought, why not? And because I didn't want everything to turn completely muddy, I'm using colors from the same side of the color wheel. So I'm using some blues. I think I have a dark blue here and a light blue, maybe a little bit of white. And I believe these are just craft paints. I like to, like I said, cross my hands, and I like to do eyes closed, but I also like to do eyes open. So now I thought I would add in something I haven't done for a while, those little bottles of inks, and a lot of them are dried up, but if you had just add a little bit of water to them, they're not alcohol inks, they're just water based inks. And so I just added a little bit of water to them and reconstituted them. A big juicy, actually not juicy, a big fat dry pastel. And then one of the things I like to do is just to go over everything with a nice matte medium. And oddly enough, just using that color shaper and moving it around the page, I'm adding a little bit of fabric here with some of that matte medium. That is very comforting. It is very soothing, and it gets my creative juices flowing. And now I'm at the end of my exercise for this morning. My head is cleared and I'm ready to create. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. And I hope you do something slow and creative today.